Hello and welcome to my show today. Today I'll be talking about a possibility of a new Sega console, and which I mentioned in my uh, video yesterday. Uh, to be fair, it's only a rumour at the moment, so I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. But if it ends up being true, we still don't know what it will be called. Uh, I found a couple of images which I'll have put on Twitter, which I'll link you to the tweet I made. It's depicting one was depicting a uh, this Dreamcast 2, which kind of the image kind of looks more like a Blu-ray and a DVD player. So that looks kind of unlikely, but if it turns out to be uh, an accurate depiction of what it could be possible in the current generation, it wouldn't surprise me because if Sega did come back into the console race, I believe that you might go very simple and not add any extra features, just go straight for gaming console, which would be definitely an interesting approach with the current generation of consoles, and obviously the PS4 and Xbox One. Uh, so that could be an interesting push if that was possible. But as I say, it's only a rumour, so I would like to see it, but it's probably not going to see it. The other image I saw was a, a image of the Sega logo, and it's saying Spectrum, and it said a date of the 12th of June 2013, which is the date of E3. So there could be an announcement there. Some people are speculating this is going to be a console, but the likelihood of that is slim because all we get is a name. So, and it's not very good to base a console rumor on purely a name. It could just as so easily be a um, new game or piece of uh, well, hardware software, some kind of software anyway. That's probably the most likely one coming out of Sega at this moment in time. So, kind of unfair to say a console at the moment, even though no matter how nice it would be. But the article did also say that actually no, that's the wrong article. They just said that they were dismissed as fakes because the first one seemed more like a hoax, and yeah, as I pointed out, they said the same thing as what I said about second image. It needs to be a name for something else. So that will be so it's not likely given what they've said. And one other place I saw, which put forward an argument as to why Sega could come back into the console wars, saying that they've had time to uh, look at the console from the outside, and whilst that is true, uh, and plus they've had time to reflect on their mistakes and whatever else, and that's possible that they could learn from that and move forward with that sort of like uh, for making a new console, um, and also stating that there's got a good back catalogue of games which you could get a good amount of support out of, which is true. There's plenty of games I can think of that which I say plenty. I can only think of a few. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that could probably name a whole lot more than me, but there's a Shenmue series, there is Sonic Adventure, there's Spectre Man, which that one is unlikely. It's been so many years since they released a game of that one. Uh, well, that's all I can think of right now. Obviously, if anybody else you can hear something, you can always leave it in the comments. But yeah, that seems to be what I've been finding. and a lot of the places are the same, saying the same things, and so it would be nice to see Sega rejoin. Um, but it's been so long since he had a console, um, and that's kind of hard to come back after so long. And as the financial side of it is that they have to pay to put consoles in development and whatever else, and it will come down to whether they're willing to take the risk of putting the money into the uh, console. And at this moment in time, that doesn't seem likely, no matter how nice it will be. And but it's Sega, so there'll be a lot of people who would be very happy to see a Sega console return, and probably put willing to back the console, especially if they're not liking the current generation of consoles. So there's a market for it. It's just whether they are willing, and that is something that we have to wait and see if they actually are willing. And if that date is true about the Sega announcing Spectrum, then we'll have to wait and see what that is. I would like it to be just software, because watch that rumour, because that Spectrum is not a very good name for a console, I don't think. Mostly because Spectrum has already been a name for a console a lot of years ago. I think it came out before Mega Drive and Master System. I think it was either before or around about the same time as those. So it'd be nice to see if they what Spectrum is, if it is indeed true. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.